This is her ball. Alrighty, let's go. Oops, not so quick. First I have to put the new plates on. No. I'm afraid we have a little problem down here. It's leaking, so that needs to be fixed. We are staying home today. Actually, I've been staying home for a while now, between the quarantine that we had to stay under once we came from Spain and that I didn't have a car until very recently. I couldn't really go places. All my photography has been happening around the house and around the neighborhood. But you know what? It's been really good. I needed this downtime. You see, I've been going through my old photos, editing them, categorizing them, deleting them. And in doing this, I realized, even though I already knew this to some extent, that I have a lot of photos, a lot of bad photos. Most of the images that I have on my website come from this little folder here that is called Archive, somewhere around 600 to 700 photos in there. But as you can see here, my Lightroom catalog has more or almost 24,000 photos. And as you can imagine, a lot of those, a high percentage of those are just junk. Some will tell you that this is all wrong and this is all bad, really bad for you, because good photographers think. They think before shooting. If you don't think the shot is going to work, you better not take it. And as you might have guessed by now, I totally disagree with that. That might have been good advice 50, 60 years ago, when photographers had just a bunch of sheets to expose on a trip, and they really have to think about what they were going to use those sheets for. Today, with the technologies and the resources that we don't have the limitations that the first photographers had, so why not embrace it? I say, let's play, let's experiment, let's create more junk. I believe that art involves more play and experimentation and less thinking. This is not to say that we should be fast and that we shouldn't work our photos. I personally work the scene a lot, and I take a lot of different shots from every different angle. I use different focal lengths. I just keep playing and experimenting with that subject and with the tools that I have. The key takeaway point here is don't take it so seriously. Don't force yourself to make a great image every time you press the shutter. Just embrace the shooting for the sake of it. How do we do this? Well, just take photos. Actually, why don't we do it right now? I'm gonna grab my phone. I'm asking you to grab your phone as well, wherever you are, in your room, living room, at work, or in the bathroom. Just grab your phone and start taking photos of whatever you see around you. Don't worry about making good images. Don't think too much about it. There is no purpose for these photos. We are just doing it for the sake of it. You can delete them right away if you want to. The goal here is to play and be creative. Don't wait until you are inspired or motivated. It doesn't work that way. It works the other way around. We need to start doing for inspiration to come to us. Also, don't limit yourself to grand locations or big trips. Photography is a journey that can be done every day. It's a creative journey that can be done anytime, anywhere, and with any camera. Never ever forget to have fun with your photography. Allow yourself to play a little bit more, to create bad images. Give yourself license and some room to make mistakes. That will spark your imagination and it will make you a better photographer in the end. And that's all for today. Thank you so much for watching and see you in the next one, hopefully from somewhere else that is not the house.